Hey guys, what is up? Dave coming back to you with a new video on hacking the Hyundai's head unit. The Hyundai Veloster, the 2012 through I think 2016, 2017 non-navigation head unit. Now a lot of this stuff is going to work as well on the navigation or even on the higher end versions. Honestly, the newer ones, you can put Android Auto on it. Put Android Auto on it because that's going to be Android and you can do a lot more with Android than we can do with our head units. But today, the reason I suddenly jumped on and decided to make this video is I was going through and I realized inside the ISO, the actual original system image that we have to use to upgrade our head unit, there's a recycle bin, recycle.bin, and the system volume information, and then all this stuff. So Abraham is what actually extracts this to upgrade the head unit and all that. So I extracted everything like I normally do, and I came across something kind of funky. And I didn't, well, I guess funky isn't, my favorite word to use there, but I came across something kind of weird. Now, I'm going to show you. No, I wanted a new window. Thank you very much. So right here, you will see my recycle bin. This is my recycle bin. I have one program in it. We're going to delete it. That's it. My recycle bin is empty. So I was really confused because I was like, wait, why would there be a recycle bin inside the ISO image for the head unit? What could be in here? And I realized when they compiled the code and made the ISO, they left the head unit tools and everything they used to modify the head unit inside that recycle bin and forgot to empty it before they uploaded it for us. So all this stuff in here is different files and things like that. Like this is the desktop. Some other programs, like there's their FileZilla. So apparently there is a hidden FTP server that we can access, I believe. There's some other programs in here that I don't know what they do. Like this is the setup menu. It's apparently, obviously not English. There's a ton of stuff here. Like right here, you'll see this file. That's encrypted, but it's a setup. Link file, a map file, and then I decided to go through these folders. Now we're going to go through these folders here, and there's an old Hermes, an old Hyperion, there's another Hyperion version, which I believe those are different files. Yeah, this one's larger, which means it's got more code in it probably. There's this file with Kronos.exe, who knows what that does. I'm skipping over a certain one. There's an old upgrade.lgu. There's this guy, which actually this is another folder that I'm going to come back to. So remember this guy. This folder, this is a flasher log. Looks like a bunch of, this is hexadecimal. Yeah, this is a hexadecimal file with, this is addresses, and then this is bytes. So this is some sort of file. And then setup. And that's encrypted as well as that's encrypted. So you may have noticed two folders here. There's this one, which has Kronos. This one I skipped. LGEFS right here. This is a release thing. We're going to open up this build log. Now, obviously, this is not in English. We're going to translate here, if it'll do it. Rebuild started Project Kronos release, LGFS MIPSII. So you are creating a temporary file called AVN source Kronos. If you don't realize what we're looking at right now, this is the source code for our head units. It's a leak. This is the build log. This is showing that Kronos is our head unit. That's what the head unit's called. This is insane. There's the video decoder. From here, we have control. We can add things like PNG support. We can add, like the entire source code is here. I'm not even joking you. This is all the source code is here. As you can see right here, this is an SLN, a solution file. The solution file is what lets you open up the source code to modify it. Now, that's not something I can obviously read. That's a very broken README file. But as you can see, what I'm going to do is copy this folder, copy, paste. I don't want to break the code. I want a backup. But I'm going to open up this code basically right here with you guys right now. I'm going to open it. It doesn't give me an open with, so we're just going to open it. Now, this was coded in Visual Studio 2, English is hard. Looks like 2009. But this is the source code for the head unit. Like, this is insane. This is another source code. Now, we're missing a little bit, it looks like, from this. There's no solution file. It's just the SVN here. There's not much here that we can do anything with. But I'm sure it's something we can base stuff off of and get some information from. So this is definitely something else that we can mess with very easily. Kronos right here. We can't run Kronos on Windows 8.1 or anything. It doesn't allow it. It's for a different type of Windows entirely. But this is an insane find. Like, this is the source code. This is the control for the navigation unit. Video decoders, the resources. Like, I can open these up all day with multiple different programs. This is just the icon. Even in here, you'll find some very important pieces, like the Kronos.exe is right here. We can open this up using Resource Hacker, which Visual Studio is now loaded. I don't know why that got so much smaller. But as you can see here, this is like the dialog windows and stuff like that for Kronos. That's our main head unit, I believe, right there in that code. So as you can see, it's going to convert this stuff to my Visual Studio version real quick. I highly doubt this code is going to be buildable straight out of the gate. There's going to be problems with it. So we're missing... That is not missing. That's right here. Isn't it? I mean, no matter what, I can always add it back manually. This is preparing the solution. We're going to see the source code for our head unit, or for at least parts of it. Okay, maybe not. It did not like the solution file, so it failed to load it. But that's not a hard fix. We can close the solution. Not what I wanted. Give me back the folder. So basically what we can do is this was a backup solution file, obviously. Just paste it back. We'll replace it. It's fine. We need to find that the project file right here. So we'll open this up instead. I should have C++ on my Visual Studio. Don't believe I installed it without it. This resource script file is here. Let's see what the largest file is. Of course, that makes sense. Okay. Message handler, upgrade log. Oh, that was mine. Got it. Something I left behind. Huh. Client authentication required. So these are the headaches we run into when we find stuff like this. Like, why can't we load it? What is stopping us? Things like that. That's what happens when we have this. But either way, as you can see, we can just open this stuff up in Notepad as well, see the different files, see the code. This is definitely head unit code. This is insane. I'm very excited to mess with this. I have some friends that are very knowledgeable in C++. I'm going to ask if they want to take a look at this, maybe see if they can get it to load in Visual Studio and make a working solution for us. If we can get this working, we have full reign over how we modify our head units. I hope you guys are excited about this, just like I am. This is not what I expected to come home from work and find. I was going to be working with trying to modify the system sound effects, like when you turn your car on and stuff like that. And here I am digging through the source code of our head unit, and I didn't even realize it was there. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys are as excited about this find as I am, and I'll talk to you guys in a future video. Peace out.